So I've been wanting to get out and get out of the heat. Obviously living in Phoenix in the summertime can be a bear. It's been in the triple digits for the last 2 weeks, and kind of normal anyway. I mean, it's summertime in Phoenix, so it's not that big of a deal, but wanted to look for some new places to go. Usually everybody shoots up to just north of Payson in that area and goes up on the rim there, but I found a mountain just east of town, about 65 or so miles east of town, just south of the town of Globe, called Mount Pinal. And it's 7,800 feet at the top. There's supposedly Ponderosa Pines and a couple campgrounds up there. So I'm looking forward to checking out a new place and getting out of the heat a little bit. So come along for the ride. We got to dirt. What didn't take too long, maybe 5-10 minutes out of downtown. This is still Forest Road 651. It's a nice day out, still kind of warm. To be honest with you, I think I'm about 3,000 feet in elevation right now, so not stifling heat like I had this morning. I got up this morning at about 5:30 to go put some water in my truck and put my bedding back in and do a couple things, and I think it was like 89 degrees here in Phoenix at 5:30 in the morning in the Phoenix area. So much nicer right now. I can see over my shoulder. Now over my shoulder, you guys can see it. There is a radio tower up there. You can see some trees, a little thinned out up there. I haven't been up here before, but I'm really interested in coming up here and seeing if this 7,800 feet is a nice place and see how much room there is for camping. Again, I haven't been up here. It's Pinal Mountain. And this is gonna be a fun run, so let's go have some fun. All right, so I got the back tires aired down. It looks like it's gonna be a fairly graded road, and from a few of the different photos and reviews and things I read online, I think I'm gonna be pretty good. I'm gonna go with 35 or 30 in the back, excuse me. Back tires at 30 and my front tires at 25. So smooth sailing, 4 high, shouldn't be a problem. All right, just pulled off here on the side of the road. Moment of truth. I'm gonna try to get my drone up in the air and do a little bit of a follow me. The road's not too windy in this next little section, so, and the trees are somewhat sparse, so I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that I don't friggin' put this thing in the top of one of these trees. These trees are about 80 feet tall, so, and there's no branches to climb them or anything. So if I get this drone hung up, it'll be a very short drone session in this video. So wish me luck. Let's see how this goes. All right, quick update on the drone. I got it out. I got it calibrated, spun around and all that kind of stuff, and went to go fly it, and I'm only seeing 6 of the 19 satellites, and it gave me an error message saying that I need a minimum of 7 satellites. So I'm gonna keep cruising up the road. I'll try to stop when I get a little bit higher, I guess, and out of this canyon, and have a little more satellite, because obviously satellites gotta know where the drone is so it can do the follow along vehicle thing. So stand by. We're gonna hold off on the drone here for a couple minutes. So I'll have to look Doak up on the map to see what it is, but that forest road 221 is a little bit washed out. I just drove past here and I was just curious. Really pretty views right here. You can see there's pretty good scar damage from some fires in the past, but I came up here and they had this temporary road closure sign, and it looks like just, I don't know, in the last couple months maybe or so far, but they've got this whole area closed, and most of the work or everything on this part of the road, which I'm not going on, is all kind of been worked with a dozer. So you can tell that they must have just had some pretty solid washouts through here from some big rains. I'm just walking down at about 20 or 30 yards. You can really see where they've pushed the dirt out and they're trying to rework it. The road kind of goes down out that way and then swings back around, and then you can kind of see it down in that point down in there. So don't know where that goes, but Forest Service has been doing a great job trying to get these roads worked back into shape. So much appreciated. All right, everybody, quick update. We're probably about 3.5 miles, 4 miles up the road, and you can see it's kind of shady. I think this is kind of where some of the monsoon storms get together before they roll down into the valley. But cool breeze blowing on me right now, which feels amazing. So we've gotten up onto one of those heat islands, as they talk about. So down in the valley, it can be 112, 115 degrees. You get up here above 65, 7,000 feet in elevation, and I mean, it feels like it's maybe in the high 70s, low 80s right now with the breeze blowing. So I'm gonna keep rolling down the trail and get set up and maybe time lapse some thunderstorms if they brew up. If not, I'm just gonna make a late lunch and relax for a little bit. All right, peace out. Back to you in the studio. All right, everybody, we made it up to the top of Pinal Peak, approximately 7,800 feet. Took me a couple hours, but I was also screwing around and stopping and filming here and there and everywhere. I don't know how many of these old towers are still in use with cell service and satellites and all that stuff nowadays, but pretty cool looking towers. So I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it's crazy. Where I'm parked is like perfectly level, and this would be an absolute epic-y, I hate that word, but epic-y kind of parking spot or camping spot up here. But keeping an eye on the clouds, seeing what's going on with those, and obviously I got all kinds of lightning rods around me. So, but one thing I found out, I did go to the upper camping area, and it's really overgrown, so you're not going to get views. You know, you'll get a lot of shade, and heard some animals crunching around in the bushes too. So it's not a bad spot. It's 2 o'clock, so I have a little bit of time to look around. I might try to find a different spot than this, but thought I'd get out and take a couple shots here. This is pretty badass right here. All right, back to the studio.